Hi there, this is me at the start of a very long run tonight. I'm going to go for something in the region of between 20 and 22 miles. It's 2.5 weeks to the Edinburgh Marathon, so this will be my really last run. My last really long run, I should say. So I thought I'd take my camera out and have a bit of fun and tape some of it as the miles roll on. We'll see how it goes. My face won't be as fresh as this in the following hours. Bye. This is me on mile 3 of my run. Hoping to get about 22 tonight. Anyway, just want to say something about my Uncle George Kinghorn. Got really nice fond memories of George that go back all the way to when I was a wee boy. I remember him coming into my room, sometimes with a couple of drinks in him, cracking jokes and annoying me by nipping my knees. I found it annoying at the time, but now looking back, I know it means, I know it shows he had such a nice personality and had time for children. And as we grew up, also have a lot of memories of being at Butlins, big family holiday when I was about 14. And I've got a funny story about that one. There was a little stall in the Stuart Ballroom and some of us were stealing majorette sticks that were made of glass. Anyway, I gave one to George for Tricia, and Tricia broke it on the ground, and George had the audacity to take it back. I remember him arguing with the guy. Clearly, even though he hadn't paid for it, he was saying to the guy that he wanted another one, and the guy was refusing and saying that if you drop it on concrete, it's going to break. And George turned around and says, "Look mate, there's no concrete in here." And I was standing beside him giggling. Also have a lot of good nights, or we had a lot of good nights in the Robin's Nest as I got older. Sitting down blethering. A lot of good nights in the Robin's Nest. Anyway, George died recently as well of cancer after a battle, and he fought it very bravely, and I really respect him. This one's for you, George. Thinking about you. Well, that's mile 6 now. I suspect there's going to be a lot of wind noise in this video because it's just a little built-in mics I've got in my camera, so might be a bit noisy. Anyway, that's mile 6. Feeling alright. The adrenaline's kind of sort of masking my sore hips and knees now. I feel tired though. Been doing a lot of miles recently, and I can't wait to get this over and done with, because you know what? I don't like running. But I'll be proud of getting this marathon done anyway. Bye. This is mile 9 now. I don't know if you can actually see any of the bridges that I've been running under. This is a disused railway line that runs from Pennycook all the way down to Dalkeith, right round to the Sheriff Hall roundabout. This is just about the point where I'm going to be turning back. Still feeling pretty tired, and it's quite warm as well, and I've came out with this running jacket on, really humid. Anyway, that's enough for now. See ya. run for about, well, just short of 2 hours. This is for my brother-in-law Ian Wren, who again sadly passed away recently of cancer, and really spurred me on to do this marathon. I've got a lot of real good memories of Ian, especially pestering him at his garage with my wee Mini, the first car that I ever got. Every 5 minutes I was up there and he fixed it every time without any hesitation. Ian fought a real hard fight against stomach cancer, went through a couple of really serious operations. All he wanted to do was get back to work, and that's what he did. He was a really hard working, honest guy, and I really respected him. I'm thinking about you, Ian. That's mile 13, half marathon. Absolutely knackered. It's really hot, and I've done a half marathon 2 days ago and I've done it really quick. I've just not recovered from it yet, fully. So this jog tonight, it's been an absolute toil so far. But I've got about 7 miles to go. I doubt I'm going to get 22 tonight. I might try that next week when I've got a bit more recovery in. See ya. Mile 15. This is for Bert Houston, Sandra's dad. That Will's papa, and somebody that became my best friend over the years. Me and Sandra done everything with Bert and Davina. Went on holiday with them, went out for meals, drinks, visiting. And when Will was born, that gave me and Bert a very special bond. He died very suddenly just before Christmas. Contracted pneumonia. It was really devastating, and there's not a day that goes by that I don't think of Bert and miss his company really badly. I really looked up to Bert when I got a new car. I really wanted to show it to Bert. I wanted to impress him. If we got anything new done in the house, I wanted to show Bert. I really looked up to him. And it's going to be a long, lonely journey for all of us without him. I'm thinking of you, Bert. All aboard. Roslyn Station. That's me at mile 17 now, and I've really hit the wall this time. I've been jogging for 8 months now, and this is the only time, it was only the second time I've hit the so-called wall. I felt it about 2 miles ago, and now it's really quite a toil. My legs are like lead. It's getting dark as well, and it's cold, and all the sweat's freezing now. My legs are just absolutely aching. My feet. Anyway, enough in moaning. I'm sick of the sound of my own voice moaning, do you know that? Just get bloody on with it. See ya. Well, this is me on my last mile, 20th mile, and this one of course is for my mum. Isa Heatlie, who died just recently as well. Cancer again. She was diagnosed in 3 weeks with lung cancer, and 3 weeks later she died peacefully in her bed, and we were all holding her hand. This marathon, really, every step that I take I'll be thinking of my mum. She had so much passion. If she could have bottled it, she could have been anything that she wanted to be, but she chose to be a mum. My mum. Mum, I'll never ever forget you and what you've done for me. Or you, Bert, Ian, or George. This is all for you guys. And I hope people in the future will be able to get to see this, especially we will, and remember that meant something to me.